Hi, and welcome to Who Rocks New Mexico. I'm Richard Holcomb. Each week, we get up close and personal with the companies that rock New Mexico and take you behind the scenes to get the story behind the story. Today, we'll talk with Mark and Nicole Tobias of Action Coach New Mexico, who are showing why coaching isn't just for sports anymore. Then Buck Buckner of Raintown Car Spas will shine when he tells us all about shiny, clean cars. We'll take a staycation in Roswell with Mayor Del Journey. But first, let's meet our old friend Clint Satterfield of BAC Enterprises with some real people and the last roof they'll ever need.
BAC Enterprises stands for Bill and Clint. My father and I, we're general contractors. The name was changed in 1983. Before that, it was Satterfield Construction, and my father had been a general contractor since 1968. The difference between BAC Enterprises and everyone else is the quality of our installs. We care what the product looks like, how the product performs. We don't want to ever have to see you again except for to thank you for referring us to another customer.
Every time I meet someone at a luncheon or dinner and their problems come up about their roof, they get a full BAC sales pitch. Because what is there not to sell about BAC when it's professionally done, lifetime warranty, transferable. We bought this house new in '04, and from day one we had roof leaks. The builder and the roofer and most all the subs went bankrupt. So I got on the internet, and that's how I found BAC. I then called for an appointment in Albuquerque, talked to Bill, the sales manager. He came out, we made the appointment. He was very professional. He gave us a quote on the spot after he went up and measured, naturally, the roof. And we knew from then on we'd made the right decision, and their crew that came out right on time was very professional.
Well, having been in real estate, I knew without a doubt how important it is to have a warranty for a buyer. The customer only wants what they ordered. And I find that so true of dealing with BAC.
I like to go into homes and meet people and talk to them one-on-one. We'll sit down at the kitchen table, find out about them, see who they are, and what their needs are.
I get to talk to numerous people. I love having one-on-one conversations with them. And I tell people this all the time. We go out and correct the sins of the past, if you will. We go out and fix roofs that were done wrong.
We had a membrane roof for nearly 10 years. Actually, we were 3 months short of the 10th anniversary. It had leaked from day one. The other company was out probably 4 times a year to repair the leaks. 2 years ago, we had a major leak, and it caused about $8,000 worth of damage. We heard about BAC through Angie's List. They arrived on schedule. Actually, they arrived about 5 minutes ahead of time and waited outside the gate, which was really kind of impressive. Anyway, they were very good, cleaned up everything. There was never a mess. You wouldn't even know they were here. The lifetime warranty means a lot to us. We don't want to put another roof on the house. And we're not exactly spring chickens anymore, so we want to make sure that this lasts for our lifetime anyway.
I think our first job with BAC was the new home we built in '09. I believe that was the first job we did with them. It was new construction, good sized hacienda style home that they came in and did a whole membrane roof on it. We've done a lot of remodel with them since. Basically, when I talk to a person about doing their home, I'll talk to them about different styles of roof that they can use. There's a lot of flat roofs in Santa Fe, as there is in Albuquerque. We've done a few metal and other roofs, but doing flat roofs, you have a couple different choices on what type of roof you're going to use. BAC has basically a lifetime material warranty. I believe it's 15-year transferable on labor and stuff. BAC roofing, in our experience, has been fabulous for taking care of our business.
Next, find out how Mark and Nicole Tobiasen of Action Coach are helping business owners find their way through today's economic challenges. Albuquerque Business First recently held their 9th annual Women of Influence Awards, honoring industry and community leaders throughout New Mexico. Each week, Who Rocks New Mexico will highlight one of these outstanding individuals. Congratulations to Caroline Dennis, cybersecurity and STEM education consultant, winner of the technology category at this year's Women of Influence Awards ceremony.
To attain top leadership positions in business, for me, it takes mentoring and resilience. Whether you can mentor a student or a young woman who's just emerging in her career path, and even better, be mentored by a woman who's more seasoned, it gives incredible guidance and inspiration. And resilience. So resilience is the ability for people and systems to stay focused on their core purpose in the face of enormous odds. The best decision I ever made, besides marrying my husband, professionally for me, was getting involved early on in economic development and technology in New Mexico. It helped me build my network, and it kept me inspired and engaged in what's possible in innovation in my career. What I like best about doing business in New Mexico is that New Mexico is accessible. It's a unique mix of geography and national labs, academic institutions, government, tribal organizations, military, big business, and many, many small businesses. There are entire agencies dedicated to helping you do business in New Mexico if you just open up your front door. Whether it's institutions and organizations like PTAP and SCORE and WEST and Sandia and LANL and NMTC, the list goes on. So really accessibility to me is what I like best about doing business here.
Congratulations to all of Albuquerque Business First's Women of Influence.
This month at Frost Mortgage, we are offering our clients 3.5% 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. Do you have a 3.5% mortgage? If not, call Frost Mortgage and get one.
Hundreds of New Mexico business owners have maximized their potential and profits by utilizing Action Coach business coaching. Let's find out why.
My goals are to add jobs to New Mexico, plain and simple. By adding jobs to New Mexico means that the business community here is stronger, and my passion is helping people. Action Coach was started about 20 years ago in Brisbane, Australia, by Brad Sugars, who was a self-made millionaire who, at an early age, in his early 20s, started buying, fixing, and selling businesses.
Brad Sugars reminds me of a modern-day Napoleon Hill, which many people are familiar with, and he was actually Henry Ford's mentor. Brad is, I think, one of the most brilliant business minds I've encountered in my life, and he's the man who personally started Action Coach, and his whole purpose in life is to show business owners that there's a better way to run a business, a stronger way to run a business that really enables them to live to their full potential through their business model. And we kind of stumbled upon Action Coach, and while it's a franchise, it really struck us because what Action Coach is about globally is giving business owners re-education, if you will, global tools, proven systems that help enrich their overall operation and help them live a better life.
We brought Action Coach to New Mexico about 5 years ago to help small to mid-sized business owners achieve more money, a better team, and more time through using these systems.
So my name is Eric Bergmeyer. I'm a certified public accountant. I own my own firm. The name of the firm is Bergmeyer & Associates. I've been coached by Action Coach for the last year. Yeah, the differences that Action Coach has brought to the company for me is really begin to help me run a business. And that was very difficult for me to kind of move out of where I've typically been as a CPA technician to now become more of a CPA CEO, if you will. Our financial growth has been substantial. And we've now been able to bring on more accounting staff as a result, and have allowed myself and my wife, who's my partner, to begin to have a little bit more free time. I would tell anybody who would be considering working with Action Coach that it would probably be one of the wisest decisions they'd ever make. Whenever possible, I find myself in front of one of my clients, I use a lot of what Mark has taught me, a tremendous return on that investment.
Shelley Branscombe with Maestas and Ward has grown 75% in the last 12 months, which in commercial real estate, I think that's doing amazingly well.
My name is Shelley Branscombe and I work at NAI Maestas and Ward as a commercial real estate broker, and I specialize in office space. I've been coached by Action Coach for the past 15 months. I would describe their coaching style as very open and communicative. They style it to my business and what my interests are, but they also encourage me to step outside the box so that I can grow and become an expert in my field. The difference that coaching has made to my knowledge and skill is not only to help me develop within my own industry, but also to develop myself outside of my industry. The tangible results that I have seen year to date over last year, my business is up in profits 146%.
We absolutely love helping business owners achieve their goals and their dreams for their businesses and their life.
We start off with a complimentary coaching session that we'll offer any viewer, and they can learn more about that process when they go to our website, actionbusinesssuccess.com, or they can just call our team at 798-2552.
Up next, a clean car is a happy car.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson, the owner of American Tire & Service. Do you know what makes a great mechanic? What makes one shop better than another? Training is mighty important. Certification? You bet. Experience? The more the better. Knowledge? Cars are complicated nowadays, and believe me, these mechanics need to know a lot. But do you know what really makes a great mechanic? Heart. It's a passion that drives a mechanic to do the right thing every time. At American Tire, it's the first thing we look for in a mechanic. Of course they have the training, the certifications, the experience, and the knowledge. But heart is what makes it all work for you and for us. Our entire team is dedicated to professional service. We all know that's what it takes to bring you back. We've been helping people like you for over 25 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you. Come ask for me by name, Doug Wilson. I'd love to serve you.
American Tire & Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
There's a whole science to having a shiny, clean car, as you're about to find out.
Raintown is a legacy company here in Albuquerque. It's been here for 40 years. It was started in 1972. One of the unique things about Raintown Car Spa is that we're located in all your major business centers. We're downtown Old Town, we're University Hospital, and now our new location is lab-based focus. When you come to Car Spa, you're going to find a chemistry that's all about being environmentally friendly and gentle cleaning to your car. We don't use harsh chemicals. We use spot-free rinse that's removed all the solids from the water before the water is applied. I'm proud to say I'm a scientist, and Albuquerque, in its history, we've got quite a few people here in town that are scientists. I'm an engineer by training, degree, and license. I think I bring a lot to the table in really having an in-depth understanding of how to apply certain formulas and soaps to a vehicle to get the absolute clean. But we don't want to stop just there. We have brought forward technologies in all three car cleaning centers, right, that we believe delivers the best and the cleanest, shiny car that we can offer the patrons here in Albuquerque. The wash process begins by first fully wetting the car. We soak the car with high pressure water first and foremost. And then we put a pre-soak on the car. And this pre-soak is a foam that's generated similar to shaving cream. Once we apply the foam, which creates this lubricity for us, then the vehicle moves on into rotating wraps that we have in the car. They are hydraulically driven, but they begin to spin, and this particular material is extended as foam fingers, and they are actually softly touching the car and removing this loosened film and dirt from the car. This material is a man-made synthetic. It's a closed cell foam where it doesn't retain water, it doesn't retain dirt, and you're continuously running water on the foam, keeping it rinsed, keeping it clean, but it actually polishes the car as well. We have another material that we use in the wash that cleans the horizontal surfaces. And this material has microfibers that are 1/100th of a hair follicle. This particular fiber is so fine that it's so soft, and when it's applied to the car, it does not scratch or harm these important paint finishes and clear coats on the car, but it moves very slowly across the top and the horizontal surfaces, and it cleans all the horizontal surfaces in the car.
We blow every car out. They'll take that red towel with the airlines, they'll blow out all the mirrors, all the crevices on the car that may leak water when you leave the car wash. Sometimes that runs down the sides, it looks terrible. We blow all that out, make sure all that's gone. Once they've done that, they'll enter the vehicle with the airlines again, and they'll blow in between the seats. They'll get the vacuum, and they'll start vacuuming the top of the mats. They pull the mats out, they'll vacuum the bottom of the mat. They'll put the mat back in the vehicle, vacuum the mat again. They'll start at the top of the seats, vacuum from the top of the seat to the bottom of the seat.
When I bring my car to Rain Tunnel, I notice that they do an efficient job, but they also take the time to make sure that my car is actually clean.
Well, I think that when I come here, I know that the service is going to be good. I also know that the quality, my car's going to be clean. I don't have to touch it up later. And it's consistent. It's always that way.
While some companies are focused on cleaning your car, Rain Tunnel's primary focus is on shiny clean. Shiny clean, and the brilliance of that vehicle, I think, creates the greatest appreciation for the vehicle.
There are many dentists around New Mexico, many of whom offer similar services. So what makes Dr. Greg Lepore of Smiles by Design so different? Well, you're about to see.
You know, we have an idea of health that we want each person to have because we know how important oral health is. But oftentimes they don't necessarily want to go there right away. They want to go at their pace. And so I always say that we're the navigators and they're the captain of the ship.
I've been a patient of Greg Lepore's for 3 to 4 years. He did total mouth reconstruction on me. Smiles by Design have given me my smile back and give me confidence to get in front of people again and not be so ashamed of my smile and the bad teeth that I had at one time.
I'm Marcy Cates, and I'm a retired dental hygienist. After years of going through reparative dentistry, having crowns replaced, fillings replaced, with crowns, broken crowns, I knew there was a better way. I went to see a prosthodontist, an orthodontist, and several dentists, and strangely enough, they referred me back to Dr. Lepore.
You know, I have to say, I really enjoy coming to work every day. Ultimately, it's because of the patients. You know, to have the interaction with them and to enjoy them, and I know it sounds cliche-ish, but that is why we're here. You know, if we don't have the patients, there's no reason to come to work.
Coming up next, Roswell, New Mexico. Not just for aliens anymore.
Today's market's exciting, properties are moving. I can't even tell you how many homes I've sold in less than a week. As one of Albuquerque's top-ranked real estate professionals when it comes to listing and marketing properties, you can rest assured that we're aggressive, We're answering those calls when they come in about your property. We've priced your home correctly. We've staged your home so that it appeals to that buyer that's out there looking for that perfect home.
We had our house on the market for nearly a year. After no offers and 2 price reductions, we decided to change directions and relist with Joe Mays.
We were very happy with his service. He was professional, honest, and hardworking, and he gave us the personal attention that we were looking for.
Joe really knows the real estate market.
The right marketing, the right staging, the right pricing strategy. Those are all things that you get with the Maez Group. So if you're in the market for buying or selling a property, keep the Maez Group in mind. I guarantee we'll add value to your life.
Hi, I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
The 1947 UFO incident may have put Roswell on the map, but its climate and family-friendly activities make it a Who Rocks New Mexico place to visit.
Hello, I'm Dale Journey, Mayor of the City of Roswell, with another look as to why we believe that Roswell rocks New Mexico.
Hi, I'm Lori Roof and I'm the director of the Roswell Museum and Art Center. I've been here for over 20 years and the Roswell Museum and Art Center is probably one of the greatest attractions in New Mexico. We have a wonderful collection of contemporary, historic arts from New Mexico and around the world actually. And we also have the Rogers Aston collection of the American West. We have the Goddard collection of liquid-fueled rocketry. These are permanent collections that are on view all year long. And then we have rotating exhibitions that we bring in that address the art and history of New Mexico and the Southwest. One of the greatest attractions at the Roswell Museum and Art Center is the Robert Goddard collection of liquid propellant rocketry. And we have a wonderful workshop that is a recreation. It includes all the original machinery that Goddard used to produce his rockets, just everything that Goddard invented. The Aston collection of the American West is a collection that includes materials from Spanish conquest on up through Western settlements of the Great American West. It includes horse gear, materials from family and community, a lot of weapons and weaponry that would have been used by the conquistadors, as well as Western trappers and mountain men. We've got a beautiful Plains Indian collection within the Aston collection. The Roswell Museum and Art Center is one of the gems within the city of Roswell and the state of New Mexico. We want to welcome everyone to come to our facility and see the great things that we have in our collections and our exhibitions. We've got classes, we've got events, something for everyone. We even have a planetarium, and we are free, which is an added perk.
With over 300 works of art, Roswell's Anderson Museum of Contemporary Art is a must-see for everyone who visits our community.
Don Anderson was an oil man, businessman, and artist. He came here in probably the late 40s, mid 40s to work with his brother in the oil business, and he teamed up with the Roswell Museum and Art Center in 1967 and started a residency program. Artists from all over the world apply to come and they stay in Roswell for a year to do their work, and then they go about and finish the rest of their career somewhere else, and a few stay in Roswell. Don Anderson's vision was to aid creativity, but having that year of focus. And so it's called the gift of time. So really I think it was Don's idea to just nurture that individual's creativity.
No look at Roswell is complete without a look at New Mexico Military Institute. And here to tell you more is retired Major General Jerry Grizzle.
New Mexico Military Institute's been in existence since 1891, almost 20 years older than the state of New Mexico itself. The architecture of the Institute is called Military Gothic. It's patterned after West Point. We have been referred to as the West Point of the West. So all of the buildings have been built in that fashion. Almost all the buildings on the campus are so old that they're part of the National Historic and the State Historical Register. We went completely co-ed in 1977, and so we've had females here as members of Corps Cadets since then. Every school is proud of their graduates and proud of the success of their graduates, and NMMI is no different. Some of our most noteworthy successes are Roger Staubach, played football here before he went to the Naval Academy. Sam Donaldson, Chuck Roberts, Owen Wilson, Baron von Hilton are all graduates of the school. The personal discipline they learned here and the personal time management has been the key to their success. We try to be a very good corporate citizen here, community citizen. The city of Roswell is very good to the Institute, and we think we're good for them. We just had an economic impact study done, and it encompasses Chaves County as well as the city of Roswell. We generate approximately $50 million every year into the economy of Chaves County, New Mexico. We create 640 jobs. We have a full-time support staff here of 306 people. So it's a large employer in the town, and we're very grateful that we have such a good relationship with the city and the community. Many of our key faculty members and key administration sit on almost every board, community board there is here, from the United Way to the Boy Scouts, take a very, very active role in our community.
If you're a golf enthusiast, we have 2 challenging courses. Let's take a look.
My name is Cray Fields. I'm the head golf professional at the New Mexico Military Institute. One of the best things about this course is, number one, it's always in really good shape. Number two, everyone's really friendly. One of my favorite things about it is the average to get around here is less than 4 hours. I love the course. It's an old school linear design, sunny most of the time, and I highly recommend coming down and experiencing the quality of the golf course and Roswell.
Hi, I'm Carlton Blewett. I'm the golf professional here at Spring River Golf Course here in Roswell, New Mexico. Our greens are very undulating, well bunkered, so accuracy into the greens is very important. The greens are always fairly quick, kind of tough to putt, but not too bad as long as you're in the right spot on the greens. Roswell is the home of Nancy Lopez, who grew up here. She played both here and at the Institute Golf Course as we were growing up. I actually grew up with Nancy. She's a very close friend. We're about the same age, played high school golf. Most of our matches were on this golf course. So this is kind of where she learned to play and later became famous right out of here, out of Roswell, New Mexico. Spring River in particular is a beautiful golf course, always well maintained, in good shape, and very affordable. Our rates, you'll find, are some of the least expensive anywhere in the country for the quality of golf that we have here in Roswell.
I hope that you have enjoyed this brief glimpse of the city of Roswell, and I invite you to come and to see for yourself what a great community we have.
Well, that's Who Rocks for this week. If you'd like to watch any of our Who Rocks segments and find out how your business or organization can rock New Mexico, we invite you to go online to whorocksnm.com. I'm Richard Holcomb, inviting you to join us again next week for another Who Rocks New Mexico. Have a great week, everybody.